Hey you guys, it's Peter, and welcome to my channel. Peter likes books. Can I just show you my life for a second? Look at Boo Radley over there. Hi Boo Radley. Hi Beepy. Tucker is down here. My life is basically dogs. Boo Radley just likes to sit on the edge of the chair. I love dogs. I gotta have like 300 of them. Okay, so today I was looking around. What is going on with my YouTubes? Today I was looking around at, I can't get back to my tag video. What happened? Today I was looking around on YouTube and I was trying to find, my life is falling apart! And I was trying to find a book tag video to do. And actually I was tagged by, I will tell you who I was tagged by, Purposeful Pursuits to do the if I was a book tag, which in the description, Elliot Brooks, who is the designer, the creator, the auto-tuner, of if I was a book tag said, disclaimer, grammatically the tag should be if I were a book tag. So anyway, cute, isn't she? I can't wait to get right into this. I love book tags. I'm trying to do book tags every day this week, so let's just get right into this. Now you know. Peter doesn't edit his videos, why not? Because I want you to see truly how crazy my life is and how I stumble over my work. So anyway. Woo, these are some long questions. I don't know anything about this. I haven't read them. I don't know. We're going to just get right into it, okay? If I were a book tag, number one, if I was stuck on a really long flight, which fictional character would I want sitting next to me? Oh, that's a really good question. Well, definitely not the guy from the Confederacy of Dunces. So I think like a really long flight, maybe somebody interesting, like, oh my God, I was gonna say Holden Caulfield from Catcher in the Rye, but he would absolutely drive me nuts. A Scout from To Kill a Mockingbird. I mean, I only have like 6 characters that I always go to, right? Harry Potter. I mean, if something was going down, I would want Harry Potter sitting next to me. Or maybe his friend, what's her name? Hermione, because she's a little bit smarter than Harry, so probably Hermione. If I was discovered to have magical abilities, I'm basically a psychic. If I was discovered to have magical abilities, who would I want as my mentor? Well, I mean, Hermione or Harry Potter. I'm not stupid. Number 3, if I was to rule any make-believe world or kingdom, etc., which would it be? This is the only non-character driven question. Well, I don't really read a lot of like make-believe worlds. So I would say Oz, because I love Oz. Oh my God, I love that movie Wizard of Oz, and I love the books. The books are awesome. I've only actually read the first one. Well, that's not even true. There's like 10 before the first one. I've only read the Wizard of Oz. So, and I only read really part of it. No, have I read it? Yeah, I read the whole thing as a kid, and I reread the other half of it, the first half of it. I'm totally like, what is your answer really? My lie detector, my true answer is I read the whole thing as a kid. I've read half of it now. About a year and a half ago, and it was okay. But I love Oz, the world. I would go there, Dorothy and the ruby slippers and all that kind of stuff, which really doesn't have a whole lot to do with the world of Oz if you really know about the world of Oz. Has anybody out there read all of the Baum books? I would love to read those all. Has anybody read them all? I mean, I would like be really fascinated to know about that. I think there's a lot of them in the series. Oh, I would also love to live in little Laura Ingalls Wilder's Prairie Days, because I read all of those books. I love those books. The Long Winter, my favorite. Okay, let's see. If I was to go on a dangerous quest, which characters would I want in my entourage? Well, I'm listening to Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo right now, so I would definitely want that whole cast of Inesh and Kaz and all of them. They're all like, is it Nina? I mean, she'd just fix me right up and make me look like somebody. I'd be like, can you make me look like George Clooney? Oh, I already do. So anyway, okay. Number 5, if I was caught in a snowstorm and had to take shelter for the night, who would I want snuggled up next to me for warmth? I was gonna say that big dog from Never Ending Story, but that's not a book, is it? Did you guys like that movie? The Never Ending Story. Na 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 na. Okay. Who would I want snuggled up next to me? I need to really think about this one, don't I? I'm like, who's sexy in a book? But I don't read those kind of books. See? Dirty people. Who would I want snuggled up next to me? Oh, that dog from that book. You know that book? The Rain. What's that book called? It's such a great book. I love that book. Why can't I think of it? Something about the rain. Oh, somebody comment in the section. You know what I'm talking about. But the book from the Rain book, you know, where it starts off and he's a puppy, and then it goes through his whole life. Do you know what I'm talking about? That one. Or The Dog from My Dog Skip, but that's not really a book. Okay. If I was assigned to make a scrapbook with someone, who would it be? If I was assigned to make a scrapbook with someone, who would it be? Assigned to make a scrapbook with somebody. Like anybody in the whole world? Mary Poppins. These aren't even like book answers. I'm just like making up shit in my head. Okay, book answers, who would I make a collage with? Pee-Pee. He is like, do you hear him down here? He's like licking the couch and all kinds of stuff. Anyway, it's not really a couch, it's a chair. I don't like to scrapbook, so I don't know. Who would I make a scrapbook with? I pass. I'm not good at scrapbooks. Number 7, if I was in charge of taking family portraits, which family would I pray I didn't have to photograph? That horrible, because they've already got beautiful pictures in the book anyway, but that Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, spook a million. I did not like that book, not one bit. Okay, number 8, if I was supposed to explain who the Kardashians are and why they're famous to any fictional character, who would it be? Oh God, who would I love to explain to who the Kardashians are? God, that's so hard. Doesn't your mind just like reel? It makes you think of like really strong, powerful women from like past books. Oh, I don't know. Like that's really, really hard. Who would you describe, who would you explain who the Kardashians? That's a really good question. I think, let's just make up something off the top of my head. I always go with like the top 5 books. What should I don't know. Like, who would I want to explain who the Kardashians are to? I don't know. Holden Caulfield, and then he would probably hit on one of the sisters. If Holden Caulfield was going to hook up with one of the sisters, who would it be? Well, definitely Kylie. And if you have to ask about that, then you don't really get Catcher in the Rye. Okay. Number 9, if I was allowed to bring any... I should have read these questions before. That truth of the story right here. If you're in high school, prepare for the test. Number 9, if I was allowed to bring anyone I wanted to a school dance, who would I bring? If I could bring anybody to a school dance that I wanted to, who would I bring? Hands down, Stargirl from Jerry Spinelli. Did y'all read that book? Oh my God, that Stargirl, I love it. She wears the corsage of the big sunflower on it. She just dances. She has them all do the limbo. That's who I would want my date to be at any kind of school dance. Okay, number 10, if I was the maid of honor, best man for any fictional character, who would I be that for and what would I plan? I would be the best man for Scout's wedding. I would love it so much. But now, I mean, I kind of like, when I read the book when I was younger, I was like, do you think Scout will be a lesbian one day? I was like kind of hoping, honestly. But then you read Go Set a Watchman, and if you haven't read it, I'm not going to ruin it for you, but she's not really. So, but I would still love to be Scout, Jean Louise's best man. And I would think, oh, my mother signed that when she passed away, my mother said, if I ever come back to you, I'll come back to you as a cardinal. A cardinal just flew right down in front of the window as I was talking about Kill a Mockingbird, which was our favorite book together. So anyway, I would be the best man at Scout's wedding to her. And what would I plan? And what would I plan? Well, we would have to get married. She would have to get married around the house. She would walk out of the front porch into that tree. I'm going to get sad thinking about this. Off that front porch, and of course, Atticus would be walking her out. And, you know, it just would be everybody from the town that grew up and knew Scout and loved her. And I think that's the thing that I love about books most of all, is that these characters that we talk about and these situations that we talk about become people that we absolutely fall in love with, and they become family and friends. How did a book tag video make me cry? Y'all are ridiculous. I'm not doing any more book tags until tomorrow. I love you guys. Follow me on all my social media. I'm daily vlogging for the year 2017, and I also have a main channel where I just talk about all kinds of hocus pocus. They're listed below. So, and I'm also doing a weight loss journey. That's on a 3rd channel. So. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.